Hey guys, it's Myiesha, Beauty Director here at Sephora, and I am excited to show you guys this holiday party look. So it's a little bit out of the ordinary for me. Usually I do a very glittery, sort of jewel toned eye, but this year it's all about a glittery lip. And I am excited to show you guys the new Kat Von D Lolita palette. I have dreamt about this palette before it was even a thing. I've been in love with the Lolita shade, so this is a really great way for you guys to sort of amp up your holiday look and do something a little bit different. So let's get started. So I'm going to go in with my Kat Von D Lolita palette, and I'm going to go in with Besitos, which is sort of like a mid-tone mauve color. And remember, your matte colors are always going to go on a bit darker because I kind of want this to be sort of a mid-tone smoky look. So I'm just kind of packing this on in the crease with a large shadow brush. And down to the lash line, pretty much the whole lid up into the crease. I'm going to go in with my drawing blending brush, which is a very soft touch, not really for blending dark shadows, but really nice for those light to mid-tone colors for a soft effect. I'm going to pull it out a little bit as well. Okay, so I'm going to do the other side, same way, kind of putting this all over, but pretty high up. It's always nice to start with your lighter colors when you're working with matte, because you can't really go back and cover up a dark color, but you can always intensify. So just blending it out and pulling it until I'm happy with the blend. If you happen to put more on one side, just go back in because matte shadows tend to oxidize and they tend to blend into your skin and sort of melt into your skin. So they're always going to sort of kind of turn a tannish color or warm up a little bit. So you want to just keep packing and pressing it on until you're happy with it. Okay, so now that I have that on there, before I move on, I want to add a little bit of shading with my Makeup Forever Artist Color Pencil. And this is the Total Taupe color in 508. I'm just going to use that on the lower lash line. And this just gives something for the shadow to stick onto and kind of creates sort of a tacky base to sort of give me a smoky effect. Okay, so I added a little shading with the taupe, and this is just going to help me get a smoky effect later on. I'm moving on to a different crease brush. So I've been using my drawing blending brush, and this is the tapered crease brush. It's a little tighter, adds a little bit more pigment, which I'll use for my crease. And this one is really nice just to kind of blend out those light colors. So I'm using my tapered crease brush, and I'm going into Lolita, and I'm just popping it right in the crease. So I want it to be pretty soft. So I'm just laying it down and blending it. I could grab my drawing blending and also blend it that way. And I want it to go pretty high up, but still stay really soft and blended. And I'm just alternating brushes, laying down the pigment with the denser brush, the tapered crease, and just kind of buffing out the edges with the drawing blending brush. Okay, so I'm taking the same brush, my tapered crease brush, and smoking out the bottom. And I'm still using Lolita. And I'm going pretty low just because I like a smoky eye to go pretty low on my eye. You don't have to go as low as this. You can use a smaller brush. And also, if this is for a holiday party, it's probably going to be at night, so you want a little bit more color around the eyes, just to make sure that your smoky eye actually looks smoky. You can take your finger and blend it a little bit. And if you need to touch up the corners on the top, you can. Okay, so I want to add some contrast and some darker colors. So I'm just going to go into Corazon, same brush, and this is sort of like a purpley color. And I'm just popping it right on the edge. So I'm just putting this on the outer corner. And I'll probably put it on the bottom as well. I'm going to go back to my drawing blending brush with a little bit of Lolita on it. And just kind of blending that in really softly. Okay, so more Corazon on the bottom, just the outer corner, to kind of wrap it around a little bit. Just on the outer edge. So I'm going to go back to my first step with Besitos and kind of tap it on to kind of bring a little bit of light to the lid again. That original color is kind of gone from all the blending. So now I'm going to go in with a little bit of eyeliner. This is the Tarte Double Take eyeliner, so it has a pencil on one side and a liquid on the other. So just using the black pencil, I'm just going to go in and tightline. And I just want to get between the lashes just to make sure when I put my false lashes on, there's no gaps. And then I just like to blend it with my ring finger so it softens everything. So just kind of rubbing it between your lashes to tightline. So I did the top. Now I'm just going to go in and do the bottom a little bit. So just to give it a little bit of a smoky look, I'm just taking this, kind of smudging it into a winged shape, top and bottom, just the corners. And just pulling it out a little bit with my brush. So if you want, you can add a little shadow to the black eyeliner just to make it smokier or kind of turn it into like a plummy color and soften it a little bit. All right, so we're moving on to mascara. I'll be using the Milk Makeup Kush Mascara, and I'll add a little bit more eyeshadow probably at the end once I see how everything looks with my lashes. So this mascara is super hydrating because it has cannabis oil in it, and the brush is really nice because you get a good amount of volume. I feel like it's a great layering mascara. I feel like I don't really get clumps when I put multiple coats. And I usually put about 3 coats minimum of mascara, so I need a mascara to be buildable. So the reason this mascara builds so nicely is because it has heart-shaped fibers as opposed to just a straight fiber. So it just gives you more volume in a good way. I like a lot of volume, almost to the point of it being clumpy, so I load on probably way more than I should. Okay, so I'm just gonna do the bottom now. And I just find it really easy to place the wand and wiggle it. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and put some lashes on, so I'll be right back. If you wanna know how to do that, there are plenty of videos that I've done on how to do lashes, so just go ahead and search that on our channel. So I put my lashes on and I'm wearing this Sephora Collection Hipster lashes. I kind of got my glue everywhere, so I used the other end of my Tarte liner, the liquid felt tip, just to sort of clean it up and just not add a wing, but just add a little bit of a just small liner just to clean up a bit. If you tend to mess up if you use black eyelash glue, that's a little thing that you can do to save yourself. Okay, so I'll be using an old favorite. I feel like I've been using this blush for years. This is the NARS blush in Deep Throat. It's a bit less shimmery than Orgasm, which is why I really like it, because you get all the color without the shimmer. So I'll be using the Precision Blush Brush from Sephora Collection. And I like to wear a lot of blush, so I'm going pretty heavy, but it's a pretty soft color, so it won't look garish. So I like to place my blush and then use whatever I use to put foundation on to blend it. So it's placed. Now I'm going in with my number 95 brush and just sort of diffusing the outer edges of my blush. It has a little bit of leftover foundation, so it's gonna help the blend. Okay, so now we're gonna move on to lips. So before I put on my lipstick, I'm gonna use a little bit of liner, because you guys know I love liner. So I'm using Total Taupe from Makeup Forever. This is the Artist Color Pencil. And I just wanna give my lips a little definition before I apply the lip color. It's really glittery and really pink, so I wanna make sure that it photographs well and it looks grounded. And this is also really good if you like to overdraw your lips like myself. So just apply and then blend with my finger. It's not waterproof, so it stays creamy, which I really like. So this is the Everlasting Glimmer Veil from Kat Von D. So this is a new shade, Lolita. I have pretty much every single glimmer veil and I absolutely love them. They stay on for days if you want them to. So this is a really beautiful complementary color to Lolita. It's a little bit lighter pink and it has this sort of rose gold glitter effect to it. So it's so pretty. So if you want to change this a little bit, you can wear it over a lipstick. You can wear a deeper lip liner. I wanted to stay pretty true, so I went really neutral with my lip liner. And I would say this is the only sort of one-step glitter lip that I know of that lasts all day. You don't have to layer anything or put a top coat on it. I really love this formula. Okay, so it's on and I love it. I was wearing it all day yesterday as well. So you can put a little bit and maybe add a little bit of lip gloss or lip balm, but if you want a full effect, you can apply it as a full lip like I just did. Okay, so as always, if you have any questions, please leave them below. We always want to hear from you. If you have any other questions about what I did, I can answer that as well. And subscribe to our channel. You don't want to miss our content and we always want to interact with you. So I will see you next time, guys. Bye.